Morning, folks. How are you? There it is, Plymouth Rock. Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, here's the deal with Plymouth Rock. Tens of thousands of people come to Plymouth every year just to see the rock. And I have to admit, when most of them show up, they are somewhat underwhelmed. But if you know some of the stories, it makes it better. In the 1700s, the town of Plymouth was going to build a pier over that rock. So the elder of the church, Elder Fons, walked 3 miles to say goodbye to Plymouth Rock. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but keep in mind, Elder Fons was 95 years old when he walked those 3 miles. Poor man reached the rock, he had tears in his eyes. Folks in town looked at him and said, "Hey, Elder Fons, what's the big deal? It's a rock." He said, "Oh no, that's not a rock, that's the rock. That's where the Pilgrim stepped when they got off the Mayflower." Folks looked at him again and said, "How do you know that?" He said, "For crying out loud, I'm 95 years old. I knew them. They told me that." And folks, he was such a man of high character and integrity, everybody believed him. We never built the pier. I, for one, also believe him. I do believe that's where the Pilgrims stepped when they got off the Mayflower. However, I will assume most of you will agree with me. They must have got out in single file. You might also notice the crack in the rock. That happened during the Revolutionary War. During the Revolution, us men in Plymouth, we didn't want to go to war. So how are you going to get us clowns to sign up? Here's the deal. We're going to take Plymouth Rock, put it in the back of a wagon, bring it up to Town Square, put it next to the Liberty Pole. Get the men to rally around the rock and Liberty Pole, sign up and go to war. Not a bad idea. Well, put the rock in the wagon. On the way to Town Square, nobody was touching Plymouth Rock. It snapped in half. Guy in the wagon looks at it, goes, "Wow, the rock split. That must be an omen. That means we should split from England." So they left half the rock on the beach, called it the British half, took the other half to Town Square, called it the American half. All the men rallied around the American half, signed up and went off to war. Hey folks, you see that big half right there? American half. Look guys, I do poke fun at Plymouth Rock, but for us in Plymouth, the size is more the symbolism. On our 300th anniversary, a young man came to Plymouth and made this statement about Plymouth Rock. He said, "Plymouth Rock does not mark a beginning or an end. It marks a revelation that is without beginning and without end. A purpose, shining through eternity like a resplendent light, undimmed even by the imperfections of men."
Thank you for watching. For more detailed information on a variety of topics, please visit my website at nancysworld.com.